Let's talk about some changes happening on Instagram. Hi there, I'm Mark Scott. Thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. If you never want to miss one of these tips, you know what you have to do. Like, subscribe, follow, always get notified every time a new tip video is getting posted. My goal is to always give you actionable, practical advice that you can use to grow your voiceover business. So I know that I just posted a video not all that long ago about some of the changes that are happening on the Instagram platform, and now here we are talking about more of them. So I know it seems like it happens a lot, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. Our responsibility as voice actors and marketers is to stay on top of the trends on these different platforms so that we know that we're always using them to get the most value out of them. That's why we're talking about it. So what's going on with Instagram? Well, if you pay attention to the stock market at all, or if you've been watching the news at all, you probably know that in the first quarter of 2022, Facebook stock took a pretty substantial nosedive, something like 40%. Now, obviously, there are some other external factors going on in the world right now that contributed to that, but part of the reason why the stock dropped was because for the first time ever, Facebook announced a decrease in monthly active users on the platform. And it is generally assumed that the decrease in monthly active users is a direct result of TikTok. A lot of people are leaving Facebook, or at least spending less time on Facebook, to go to TikTok. They're giving more time to TikTok. So naturally, Facebook wants to keep as many people on the platform as possible, and that means they've got to come up with a way to keep eyes. So what do? You follow the trends. That is why Facebook is putting an even bigger push on video. So you've probably noticed in the past that on Instagram, there are several different ways that you can incorporate video content. It's not just a photography platform anymore. For long-form content, you have IGTV. For shorter content, like mid-range content, we'll say, you have Instagram Reels, and then of course you have Instagram Stories where you can post short video clips as well. Lots of opportunity for video on the platform. So what's one of the big changes that is coming? First and foremost, all of those things are going to get combined together. It's just going to be video. So it's going to make it easier, more user-friendly in order for you to share your video content. So that's one of the things that you want to know. But the other thing you want to understand is that because they're putting such a big push on video content in order to try to compete with TikTok, it's generally assumed that that video content, at least for a while, is probably going to get a little bit more love from the algorithms. That means that there's a greater chance for increased organic reach. Organic reach is the reach that you get for free. So I'm just pulling some numbers out of here just for demonstration purposes, but let's say you have 500 followers on Instagram. Maybe your organic reach is going to be 10 or 20 of those followers initially. And as people engage with your content, then more and more people will get to see what you're doing. Now, it could be that 50 people get to see your video content, which gives you a greater opportunity to create traction, getting more likes, getting more comments, getting more shares. So there's a couple of things you want to do. First and foremost, embrace video. It's not going away. No matter how you feel about it, embrace video. And there's a lot of different ways that you can do it without doing what I'm doing right now and just talking to a camera. So number one, embrace video. Number two, look for ways to create content that is engaging, right? You want content that makes people want to interact with it, make them want to comment, make them want to share, make them want to react to that content, because that is going to give you a push as well. The other thing I would strongly suggest is posting the content natively to the platform. If you're currently using TikTok as an example, from the TikTok app, you can publish to Instagram. The problem is when you do that, you get a little branded TikTok logo that appears on your video. Now, I don't know whether this is true or not, but I've read it several times, so I'm going to mention it just in case. The rumor is that Instagram can recognize when that little TikTok logo appears in video, and they're not going to give it the same kind of love. So if you are going to publish to TikTok and to Instagram, rather than sharing from TikTok to Instagram, you're better off publishing to TikTok and to Instagram. So publishing to the platforms natively. Anytime that you can upload content natively to Instagram, rather than just linking it from another platform, you are definitely going to get a little bit more love from the algorithms. So if you want to use Instagram more effectively for marketing your voiceover business going forward, you better learn how to embrace video.